90 days ago, we made a decision that forever changed our lives.
90 days ago, I had given up all hope of ever losing weight. I had just donated all the clothes I had saved to fit into one day. I'd stopped caring about how I looked, and I even started wondering where I was going to buy clothes once I no longer fit into a 3X.
90 days ago, I didn't know how long it would be until I had my first heart attack, even though I'm only 31. 90 days ago, I lived my life in constant pain and fatigue, and I even started to wonder if I'd ever meet my grandchildren.
But that was 90 days ago, before we started our health journey.
Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. We're the Carnivore Couple. I'm Pat.
And I'm Caitlin, and we've been on the carnivore diet for 3 whole months. And in this time, we have lost weight in inches, repaired our relationship with food, and improved our overall health.
But we want y'all to know, if you're struggling with your weight, your struggle can stop today. It only takes one choice, one decision to improve your overall health and life.
Yeah, and for us, that decision was to start the carnivore diet. So in this video, we're gonna break down our results, talk about our successes, our challenges, and even tell y'all our goals for the next 30 days.
Let's get into it.
So first up, our results. How did you do?
I did great. My goal was to lose 10 pounds this month. I lost 13 pounds this month.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Good job,
So
babe.
my starting weight before this was 301 pounds. I'm currently down to 258. So I lost a total of 43 pounds in 3 months, which is crazy.
He's looking good.
My chest, this month, I have lost 4.5 inches off my chest this month.
Wow.
A total.
Wait, just this month?
Just this month.
In this month?
This month.
I thought that
inches.
was like the 90
No,
days.
90 days is 8.5 inches off my chest.
What? That working out's really paying off, huh?
Yeah, it
Okay.
definitely. I feel like it is for sure. Total in 3 months, 10 inches off my stomach and belly. So it's been a good month. I mentioned before, I started lifting weights about a month and a half ago. It's been going really well. I just have more energy and motivation to lift weights, and I burn a lot of calories.
Yeah, because every night he comes into bed when I'm just chilling in bed and he tells me how many calories burned. It's crazy amounts.
Yeah, and I have an Apple Watch, and it tracks your workouts and everything, your heart rate, so it tells you how many calories you burned. And I'm burning anywhere from, if it's a short workout, I'll burn like 500 calories, but if it's a longer workout, I'll burn like 1,300 calories. So it's pretty awesome. And speaking of Apple Watch, the other day it gave me a notification on my phone that said that my resting heart rate actually dropped from 77 down to 69, which is amazing. And I know if you watched our last month update, my walking heart rate dropped too, but the resting heart rate is another big cardiovascular determination of how you're doing, how healthy your heart is. So that's huge. That's a big deal for my overall health. More successes is that the other day I was talking to Caitlin and I said, hey, have I been snoring lately? Because I know before we started this diet.
Y'all, he was the worst snorer.
Yeah.
Like, I would have to multiple times a week leave the bedroom because there was just a big freight train coming right by me in the bed.
Yeah. It was pretty bad.
It was horrible.
It was pretty bad. Now I don't snore anymore, which is awesome.
I love this.
Yeah, happy wife, happy life, right? How did you do?
I did really good. My goal was to lose 8 pounds this month, and I actually ended up losing 10 pounds.
Woo-woo.
So I met and exceeded my goal.
Good job.
And so far, I have lost a total of 42 pounds. When we started this 90 days ago, I weighed in at 288 pounds, and I am now down to 246 pounds. And honestly, even more so than the weight loss, the biggest change for me has been learning to love my body again and just finding confidence in myself again. I had honestly given up all hope on trying to lose weight. I have tried lots of diets in the past and they would all work for a short amount of time. I was really good at losing about 20 pounds and then gaining it all back, and then losing 20 pounds and then gaining it all back. The carnivore diet is the first diet that has ever been sustainable for me. And 42 pounds is the most weight I've ever lost in my entire life. That's really empowering to me because it makes me feel like I'm actually going to be able to accomplish this.
It makes you feel like that goal weight that you're trying to get to is attainable.
Because when you're looking at yourself and you have 140, 150 pounds to lose, that goal can feel insurmountable. Seeing that we are able to do this, it is so empowering. Also, as I'm losing this weight, I completely see my body in a different light. I'm not hiding from mirrors anymore. I don't have anxiety about looking at a video or a picture of myself and worrying about how big I'm gonna look in that picture and then feeling bad about myself. And I'm starting to learn that it's important for me to take care of myself. For so many years leading up to this, I just didn't care what I looked like. I just wanted to eat whatever I wanted to eat, and my body would be what it would be. And I'm starting to care about myself more. And I think that is truly important, that this is for my health, for my life, and for my family for the rest of my life. Overall, I'm feeling great. I met my goal for this month, and I'm just learning to love my body and gaining confidence.
So even though we both had a really good month, it did not come without challenges. I noticed that I just didn't have the energy. I wasn't able to push as hard, wasn't able to lift as much or get as many reps. Also, I noticed my heart rate was more elevated than normal. So I was like, what's going on? Why is this like this? I know I'm tired, but what's going on? And I had realized I haven't taken any electrolytes in like a week. I learned that electrolytes are very important if you're going to be doing strenuous, activity, especially like lifting weights and high intensity workouts. Since then, I have consistently been taking electrolytes, and I've been using Element because they have a lot of sodium and everything in it. That really has been helping me with working out and feeling normal and not so fatigued all the time. What are your challenges been?
Your challenges, oh my goodness, I was working out so hard that I needed electrolytes.
Well, here's the thing. You can't have pre-workout when you're on carnivore diet. There's just crap in it.
So for me, my challenges have been things that I've slowly let creep back in. I have slowly let my diet soda kind of creep back in. And I think the main reason for that is I had been slowly getting into the habit of making sure I had my water cup sitting out with me all the time. If I make sure at the beginning of the day to fill up my water cup and I have it out on the table, I do a great job of keeping myself hydrated and not falling back on the diet soda. However, for some reason, I left my water cup in the car and it stayed there for a week and a half. And you're rolling your eyes because you know. And so I kind of regressed back to my diet soda. So I need to get back into the habit of filling my water cup every day and having it around me. The other challenge I've had is cheat meals. I think I ate a total of 3 cheat meals this month. I don't know. Sometimes I just cheat, and I don't know why.
I didn't even know she cheated 3 times, honestly. I only knew.
I'm secretive.
I guess so. I only knew about the one big cheat that you had this month.
On Mother's Day.
Yeah. Funny enough, it was on Mother's Day. I tried everything to convince her not to cheat, but there was no change in her mind. No. Caitlin is very stubborn and hard-headed. When her mind's made up, you're not changing it.
It's true.
No matter who you are. I think you struggle with emotionally eating, and that's been a problem your whole life. When you have a bad day or you're craving something, you use food to cope with that. It's an addiction, and it's something that you're still working on. It's not. It's something you'll probably always be working on.
Yeah. Just
like an alcoholic, they're gonna struggle with alcohol addiction their entire life. And I think for both of us, we're food addicts.
I don't think I've found a good replacement for dealing with the emotions and the hard days and the cravings. I haven't found exactly what works for me to fill that, to stop that craving. I think, having the high protein so you're not hungry, keeping yourself not hungry helps a lot, but there are just still those times when you want to eat emotionally, even though you're not hungry.
For me, I have found that if I have a bad day, lifting weights helps. Like, it gives me that dopamine. It helps me feel good, and I know I'm doing something good for my body. That's been my kind of like replacement, I guess, sort of, for if I have a bad day. Even though I do it most days, but it's still like I work out harder if I've had a bad day.
So maybe for me, I'm thinking about cheating, or when I'm having a hard day, or being emotional. 2 things come to mind actually now that we're talking about it that could help. 1 would be going for a walk, and 2 would be going for a drive, but leaving my wallet at home so that I can't stop at a drive-thru to get fries. And then you making sure to keep it at home.
Yeah, I have to
I don't know. Just as an accountability partner. Y'all, it's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Really
Real life though, he would need to keep my wallet at home so I wouldn't stop at the drive-thru and get ice cream and fries.
So we've talked about our results, successes, and challenges. Now let's talk about our goals.
All right, so my goal for this month is to lose 10 more pounds. and then to have no cheat meals, which may seem easy for some of you, but since I just had 3 this past month, that's going to be kind of hard. So I am going to start trying to implement the 2 habits I talked about, which is if I'm feeling a craving or if I feel like cheating, I'm going to try to go for a drive, and you're going to have to steal my wallet for that.
You have to tell me you feel like cheating because sometimes you don't. So
I'm going to go for a drive without my wallet in the car so I can't stop and get anything bad, or go for a walk, which would probably be a better option anyways. So what are your goals?
My goal is to lose 10 pounds again this month and to work out consistently 4 to 6 days per week. Get better with time management and meal prepping my lunches.
Yeah.
So
we'll see you in the next 30 days and we'll let you know how it's going.
we really appreciate you watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. It helps us out a lot. And we will see you all next time. Stay strong.